What's up, guys? We got a free item here that you guys can get, the Emirates Mini A380. This is a waist item, so when you wear it, it looks like you're just an oversized person that is flying a very, very small airplane. So the game here is AO Adventure. This is for the Australian Open, so this is the same game as the last item and the koala bear backpack. We showed you how to get that in a previous video. Just a heads up too, I collected all the kangaroos and all 8 of them, didn't get a badge or anything, but you do get a badge and an item for doing this. So go and find the ballpark area, and then there is an obby that you need to complete. So it's fairly straightforward, but it's also a little buggy, like those clouds. Sometimes they just sort of launch you into a weird direction, and I had that happen a lot, but we've got lots of checkpoints right there. You want to make sure that when you walk by those, you're going to see sort of like confetti come out of it after you walk by it, and then you will have that as a checkpoint, so you can come back and finish it later or whatever. And then there's teleporters to the bottom if you need to get it, but yeah, just be careful for these clouds. Sometimes they're just going to launch you off, but fortunately you do have the checkpoints, and there's quite a few checkpoints, so it shouldn't take too long to get this, but you might get a little frustrated with some of these clouds that are trying to launch you off in really weird directions, and hopefully what it does is launches you in the proper direction to go in the direction that you want to go. Now here's this next part here. You've got all these props that are going around at different speeds, and of course you want to avoid touching the red part of the props or you're going to die, and it's going to send you back to the previous checkpoint right there. So just kind of take your time getting through this. It's not really too difficult, and of course there's checkpoints all pretty close in this game. Now this part I actually thought was kind of fun and not too challenging, but you got to of course avoid those red paddles right there as they're coming through. Actually, I think they're technically propeller blades is what they probably are. So just avoid hitting those red propeller blades as you're walking through, and it's pretty simple and straightforward. Honestly, the last part is really the most difficult part in this whole thing. Like right here, not too difficult. I just had to zoom in a little bit so I could make sure I don't touch those little red things. And if you touch the red things right there, then of course you're gonna die, so avoid touching those. Now this part right here took me several tries just because of the clouds towards the end. It just, they just launched me into all sorts of directions, and there's a lot of clouds. So hopefully you can just jump on each of them once and just make your way through, and hopefully you guys are lucky enough to hit it in a point where it doesn't launch you to the side. But if you're able to get to the top there, then you see at the very top we've got this cloud, we've got this badge right here in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, and then it says right here you've claimed an item, equip it on roblox.com. So you will have that item right there in your inventory for free. We love free stuff. So yeah, if you guys are new here though, I would love to have you subscribe, hit that notification bell so I can keep telling you guys about free stuff in the future. And thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.